No Hus TV's on. It's the one and only Grifter Gritter, Wyandotte County repping. Shout out to Kansas City Accountability. I'm rocking with it. Come get you some No Hus merch. Stop hustling yourself.
What's good, Kansas City? Right back ain't cheating. Hey, boy, do I got one for y'all today. Lee Summit, Missouri, and not just Lee Summit, Missouri, just all officers. Definitely pay close attention to this video. The officers that we actually highlighting today, the Leos that we're highlighting today and putting in front of the congregation is Deputy Stacy, Officer Woods, and Officer the Sergeant Deskin. I also, Trooper Porter even pulled up. So look, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I don't want to try to put in y'all minds what do y'all think about the video. So definitely leave a comment and let all these individuals, these Leos, law enforcement officers, let them know how you think y'all how they did. I'm not going to hold y'all up too much longer. I love every last one of y'all dearly. All right, now Kansas City, here we go.
No.
You went to
James Madison Audits, Bay Area Transparency.
Wait a second.
Long Island Audit.
Yeah.
The Tyrant Terminator. Bay Area Transparency, my boy out there. San Joaquin Accountability. Kansas City Accountability.
Man, you know them all.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
My old lady hates it. I watch the hell out of it. It's the most entertaining thing I found in a long time on the internet.
You said who did what?
What are you doing?
Just recording.
No recording around the bank.
Just shooting. I'm sorry.
No recording around the bank.
Why is that?
Because.
Now I wasn't. You work here?
Yes, I'm branch manager here.
Okay, like I wasn't going to go like in or on the property. I was just going to be like right here, just recording like y'all drive through.
We don't allow that here.
But I was actually sent out here on an assignment.
By who?
By Ray. So let me ask you this though. Is all of that where the employees park?
Some, yeah.
Some? So all I'm doing is, so I can let you know, just like your drive through right here, and maybe like the you said the employee, maybe like the employees, a couple of their cars right here, and that's it. I won't go be long, just like a couple hours or so.
No.
Like y'all should be y'all should be gone, you know.
We're still open till 5:30.
Till 5:30?
Correct.
Okay. And again, I wasn't gonna be long, just like a couple hours, and I wasn't gonna go like on the property. I'm not speaking to no one. I'm not gonna, and like if somebody come up to me, you know, I'll speak with them if they want to chat. But, and you the manager here? Okay. Would somebody come? Would someone come to you, or would they go to City Hall? Would they get a copy from you or from City Hall? Like maybe like a copy of like the floor plan.
No.
The city would the City Hall have a copy of that?
No. We don't allow stuff like that for security reasons.
Okay. Well, before you get out of here, would you be able to share with me like where your vault is located? Would you be able to share? Whoa, y'all, she I asked her would she be able to share with me where the vault is located, and she pulled off on me, y'all. Now I'm just guessing. I don't know. What do y'all think she's doing? But she definitely pulled off. And I don't know. We're just gonna hang around maybe 5-10 minutes. I was actually just about to leave. But let's just hang around another 5-10 minutes or so, and let's just see how this goes. Stay with it. All right, now Kansas City, and here we go.
Hello, how are you?
A little hungry, but I'm definitely hanging in there.
I'm Officer Wood. How are you doing?
How you doing, man? I appreciate you.
So what's going on today?
Real,
Deputy Stacy.
you don't say it on your thing.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this what kind of who am I dealing with?
I'm making
Oh, the sheriff department.
And I'm making PD.
Okay, now I was just looking at the
on another call with another officer, and I just went and picked him up.
him.
Yep.
Okay.
He asked me to.
Oh, he asked you to.
Yep. Asked me to come get him.
I'm a little hungry, man. I can't lie. What are y'all doing?
Just seeing what you're up to today. Just checking on you.
What am I up to?
Yep.
Yeah. Bank was wondering somebody
About-
was video on him.
I'm about 5'8". Oh, you talking about like what am I doing?
Yes.
Playing basketball. I spoke with what's her name? I think it was the manager. I didn't get her name.
Okay.
I let her know that I had no intentions. I let her know everything I was doing. I said I'm just out here recording.
Okay.
I let her know that I had
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with recording.
and I told her I said I have no intentions on going in or on your property.
Okay.
And I was standing right there in the street, and then I moved over here since I seen right when I told her that she drove off and parked over there. So I was just thinking like, man, let me just move over here just to, and cars was kind of going around me, you know.
Right.
And I was about to because I just didn't want them to even say I'm standing on their property, because a lot of people don't know, since it's not a sidewalk on the other
Right.
side.
It's
things that
legal to walk on the
but a lot of times even like the people don't know. So
Right.
instead of having that back and forth and putting law enforcement under the gun where they got to detect is this private property or
Right.
private, I said I'd just rather move over here. I was standing in the street, but the light pole is always that imaginary line where the sidewalk would be. And it
Right.
seemed like you guys kind of,
Nope. I'm just. They were curious as to why you were videoing them, and
nothing,
it's not
and nothing,
illegal to
and
video.
it's nothing against
So-
them to say, hey, just come and check the guy out. Y'all come and approach me. I'm very cordial. I'm pro police. I really like to dap everybody up, man.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm pro police, man. And
Just for my curiosity, why are you videoing the bank?
what do you mean?
I'm just curious.
Just shooting a video.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I just wondered
Nothing illegal
what you're.
about it.
No, I don't say anything's illegal. I just wondered why you wanted to video the bank. Is all I was asking.
I'm wondering, like, why you got some really nice teeth, man.
Thank you.
I swear to God, dude, you get that a lot, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, but if you just look at it, it's a very nice building.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
And let me ask y'all this, because in y'all law enforcement, man, from right, I was standing right there, just walking right out up in here. Look over there, sir. What can you see?
I just
No, I
wondered.
just-
I'm just
that's
no.
why
I know y'all are good. I'm just thinking about for like the bank's sake. I know you guys probably understand, but I'm thinking like even from the bank concern, from right here, what can you guys see?
The only worry that I could see them worrying is like you're casing the place out. You know, scoping
I'm
around.
doing what?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying you are, but from their perspective, all they see is somebody videoing everything, all the outside of the building.
Yes, sir.
Looking for a way in, maybe, or you know that.
I rather
coming from their aspect.
You know what?
I mean?
You know what? I rather roll a joint than to case one.
Right.
You know, and it's legal
No,
here,
I
right?
get it, yeah.
Isn't it legal here? Recreational?
Yep.
I rather. Do I look like I'm a?
No.
I mean, I know you never know what someone would do. Oh, did I square my stuff? I tore these up, man. But yeah. Sometimes I'll be shocked that they call on me, but I'm never really surprised.
Right.
I understand that a lot of people just not aware that you can be recorded, and everybody use, but it's a bank, and I'm like, so
Right.
what?
So,
As
my
long-
question is,
Go for it.
so do you go around and do audits?
What is that?
Like I don't know, do you do video or YouTube videos? Is that what you do?
Not necessarily. Oh
Okay.
shit! What's going on?
True. I didn't know they were coming.
No, I didn't know about to say anything. They probably was.
They probably overheard traffic. Go. But no.
He look mean, man. Y'all know him?
Porter? Yeah, he ain't mean.
What's up, man?
We all just over here giving each other dap, man. How you
All right,
doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Like I was telling, I'm just a little hungry. Definitely hanging in there though. Probably about to get a bite to eat. I see you, Officer Porter. I was gonna ask you, you know, what is your name? Yep. I see your Woods. I forgot his name. Your name is Stacy?
Yep.
That's old school.
Yep.
That's old school.
Yep.
That's old school. Nah, I was just out here just recording, you guys. Hey.
Do you have an ID on you so we know who you are?
You had to mess it up, didn't you?
I know.
You just had to mess it up, didn't you? You had to mess it up, Stacy. Now let me ask you this: why you on my ID, man?
Just so I know who you are.
Why?
Because I'm having to talk with you and deal. You know, we got called over here, and I just that way if somebody else complains, they describe you, and I can say, yeah, that's Joe. He was over
you wouldn't need an ID for that though. You could have just said, hey, what's your name?
Where's your?
You can call me Bartholomew. Bartholomew. I was just about to y'all let Porter leave before I was about to ask y'all the golden question. Cause y'all probably gonna need some help. Dang, y'all let Porter. It's okay, man. I just want to ask one of y'all, and then the second question, y'all can work as a team. You look younger than him, so I want to ask. I kind of want to ask you. I'm gonna ask Stacy, cause Stacy, he asked me for my ID. So the golden question is, Stacy, is what's 550 divided by 2?
2 1/4.
I'm sorry?
2 1/4.
Okay.
Don't ask me math.
You know, the next one is a math too, though. So the second question is, if a cell phone and a case costs $110, the cell phone is $100 more than the case. How much is the cell phone? I'll repeat it again, just in case you didn't hear it correctly. A cell phone and the case is $110. The cell phone is $100 more than the case. How much is the cell phone?
$10.
No, 100.
No, a cell phone. Okay, I think it's a case. Sorry.
How much is the cell phone?
$100.
100.
Okay. And the last question, and this is for Stacy, man. This is for Stacy. Just cause what Stacy did, you know, I call that messing up an amazing encounter, man. So let me ask you this, man. With the First Amendment, you have 5 freedoms. Can you let me know what those 5 freedoms are?
I'll say, I know the basic one of the whole thing is freedom of speech.
Okay, freedom of speech, that's one.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of religion, you on a roll.
Yeah. I mean, you expect me to go clear back to 8th grade, dang it.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
It's right in your face. One of them is right in. What's the other one? You said free religion,
Freedom.
free speech. What'd you say?
Press.
Press.
Yeah.
2 more.
What was the other ones? Dang it.
It's okay if you don't know. I'll let you know.
I mean, I'd know if they slapped me, but you know.
The last 2 was petition and assembly.
Yeah.
An easy way. Listen. An easy way to remember this. There's an acronym called RAPS. RAPPS. So religion, assembly, press and petition, and then speech.
Yep.
You'll never forget it. RAPS.
Never had to put that away.
Because the thing is this: if you don't know your rights, you'll be quick to violate mine.
Right.
That's anyone, even them. If they don't know their own rights, they'll be quick to violate mine.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm very transparent. I'm pro police. So, yeah. And back to who asked me that? You? I do videos, man. I do.
I thought I recognized you because I watch a lot of YouTube.
You do? Who do you think I am? Hey, who do you think I
I
am?
don't know, because I do a lot of I watch a lot of the audits and a lot of the, you know, I don't like how officers are portrayed to be violent, and just because
Portray?
well, in some places, okay, because I'm not that kind of officer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like that outlook, and I like try to watch and learn about all of that.
Absolutely. And another, how old are you, mommy? How young are
30.
you? 30. Okay, way younger than me. But what I was going to say is, you know, in my line of work, we get a bad rep. You know, I got plenty of, and you're going to find the videos. I give it to y'all. Y'all was okay for the most part. But once you see my videos, and I'm like really polite, very respectful to officers, to everyone. So what I see officers do is all the time, when I pull your body cam footage, you go in there and you would say, yeah, what he's doing is he's going out there, he's just here to antagonize us, so we come here, violate his rights so he can sue us. I'm like, that's what they teaching y'all? Every officer do it. 85% of officers, they say that speech, man. I can prove it to you. Just my channel is Kansas City Accountability, man.
Kansas City Accountability.
I think you'll really like my work. I let officers know I'm here to highlight my government officials. Now, whether you look good or bad, that's 100% on you. I would never provoke you. I'll let you do. You're gonna do it on your own. I'll let you dig your own hole. A lot of times I play dumb, like I don't know what's going on.
Right.
I kind of showed my card when he asked me for my ID. I should have kind of see how far he would have took it.
No, we're not gonna force
you.
I mean, you have not up to this point done anything.
Oh shoot!
That's my ride.
That's his sergeant.
Oh, okay.
We were on a traffic stop.
Oh, okay.
And
They were in the same
this
car.
came
And got out of
Because
traffic
you know one thing I let officers know. I say I'm aware that you got a checklist on when you got these police calls. It's a checklist, and it wasn't what officer I just dealt with.
Well, you kept saying you was hungry, and that's the reason I asked for ID. If you had a warrant, I could feed you.
No, I can laugh at that joke, man. I can laugh. I'm not that butthurt.
No,
it was,
I
but it was a guy I was speaking with in Fayetteville, Arkansas. This is yesterday, and I told him about the checklist, and he said when I pulled up, my checklist was over. I said I never heard an officer say that, because I tell officers.
Right.
You don't have to handle every call the same.
You don't.
You don't have to go down the check. If you there interacting with the guy, like I don't have to tell him, hey sir, and don't go on the street. Make sure you don't go on their property. The directives to show the person I'm in control. Like you don't have to do all that. You don't really have to. I mean, you can ask for the ID, but in my line of work, I see that officers take advantage of the average Joe not knowing his rights. Your whole job is, hey, ID everybody on the scene. They don't know that they don't have to give it up. RAS. How are you doing? I have to get your how do you pronounce it? I don't want to butcher it.
Deskin.
Deskin.
Yep, just like it's spelled.
Deskin, okay.
Yep.
We all actually, I think it was would y'all agree?
Yeah,
hey, now, we're going to do a, what was you about to say?
No, I was going to say, no. I was saying.
We was about to do.
I'm here laid back.
Yes, we
I'm
going
not concerned whatsoever.
No, we about to do an over and under. I want to give her the stress question. So how good on a percentage on his question? You think she'll get it? What percentage?
I don't do good with test questions. Don't ask me a question on test.
Don't ask you a question.
Test wise, I'm gonna fail.
I don't like. That's just a joke though. And I like the tattoo. What are you? Are you a tribe? What's your nationality?
Me? Indian.
I see the Indian. That's why I asked that. I see your tattoo.
Yep.
So listen, the golden question is, what's 550 divided by 2?
550 divided by 2. Is it 225?
Okay. Now let me ask you this. What's 225 plus 225?
Wait, that's not it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait. You're doing too much.
550.
That's too many.
Uh-oh.
You're trying to be tricky.
No, I'm not. How am I trying to trick you?
No, I mean, it's 550.
No. The question was 550 divided by 2.
Yeah, it's 225.
Hey, that's good.
225, that's 550.
225 plus 225 is what?
550.
No, it's 450.
225 plus 225 is 450.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay. So here, take it.
270.
Yeah, look at.
Man, you're hurting me. I'm old school.
Hey, so one more.
I was forced to learn in my head because we had teachers that cracked.
And before she walked up, I'm gonna tell you why these are good. One more thing. I like that. I like them. I promise you. So this is the other one.
Yeah.
Here, let me pull out my phone. I don't have anything. So I told him this. If this cell phone and the case costs $110, the cell phone costs $100 more than the case. How much is the cell phone?
Oh, you were doing way too much.
Let me slow it down.
We got it out.
Look, we got two items. The cell phone and the case is $110. The cell phone is $100 more than the case. How much is the cell phone?
$100.
Okay.
I tell you what, you actually made my day. You made me laugh several times.
So
made me smile.
That's what it's all about, transparency. And this is the thing why I ask y'all these questions. I like to remember I was telling y'all about the checklist on the call. I like to remind officers that you're human. You're not a robot with the checklist, and you gotta.
There's another guy on YouTube who does these questions. It's not you though.
You know
It's
me.
a different guy.
There's a-
And he asks these simple questions that will get you like, dang.
They're just.
I watch them all the time.
Some people call them thinking questions. Some people call them trivia. I like to just call
No,
them.
they're overthinking.
I like to
Make
just
you
call them
overthink.
just to make you think. To take you out that robot stage. You are a human. We all just human. When you're not on an emergency call.
No.
Y'all definitely know I'm not a threat. I'm not doing nothing illegal. We all said that. And I just like to, I'm very pro-police. You missed that part of it. Look at you.
What?
You got stripes.
I do.
Yeah, she's special.
Now, hold on.
No.
Hey, hold on. Hey.
Too far.
So, with all due respect, did you earn them?
Yeah.
Or they just gave them to you?
No, I earned them. I've been here 7 years.
Okay.
And I just got them 2 months
Those
ago.
were hard
Okay.
fought stripes.
And you look fairly young though.
I bet you can't guess.
Her age?
Yep.
She been
Don't mind.
She been in law enforcement. She's 28.
29.
Right there though.
Close enough.
I would have said 28, 29.
Yep.
Because one thing I realized too is, officers,
Okay.
a lot of people are not applying to be officers, so they draft them right out of high school. And I always call this is good on-site training.
Right.
Now imagine this same situation, I've been arrested doing exactly this. You know what officers would tell me? You okay to be right here, but you can't point your camera at this private business. That's what officers would tell me.
Why? You can point a camera in any place you can see with your
From
eyes.
public,
Is
with
it
your
in
eyes.
public?
There you go. I've been around. Wait till you see my videos. Just you're gonna be binge watching all. You're gonna be like, man, this guy.
It's Kansas City, what?
Accountability.
But
So
it's not KC, it's Kansas
no,
City.
can't spell it out. Pull your phone out. Y'all pull your phones out.
Well,
I got mine. It's in the car.
Pull your phone out.
I bet you can't guess my age.
No.
I can.
What's that?
I can.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, okay.
What is your favorite word?
Well, I can't say that.
Your favorite word?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, not on
Okay, your favorite word? What's your second favorite word?
When stuff ticks me off, a lot of times I say, well, F it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so okay.
That's
So
probably that's the one that
okay.
comes out of my mouth the most. But my
Okay.
favorite word probably is
What,
grandchildren. Smile.
grandchildren?
Yeah.
So okay, hold on. You making me change your age. Do I get like a grace, like a 5-year grace, 3-year grace,
I'll give you
3 to 5 year grace? I'll say you 49. 48 to 52.
Now, I'll be 59.
9515.
What? Hey, you look good, man. You look good.
That's the
I
reason
know I
asked
said
that question.
you messed me up when you said that. I would have said younger anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
What do you do? Do you just go around making the videos? Are you from here at all?
everything I do is educational.
Uh-huh.
You know, even me like this. Usually I even got a mask on.
Yeah, I just seen that.
And so
But is that a mask of like a picture of you?
Oh no, that's the Kanye West. That was a full face mask right
Do you
there.
do this with law enforcement? Like, do you try to see if people will call on you?
No, I do it. I go inside public buildings because I always say this is good on-site training for you guys.
Yes.
And I say this: you get a call about a guy standing in public recording. I love to see y'all critical thinking. How are you going to handle this call? And officers come up, you'll be amazed, man.
I do have a question for you.
They just arrested me in Kurtzville. That's where I just came from. I just went to go get the body cam footage.
So what did you get arrested for?
Doing what I'm doing right now.
What they charge you?
What they charge you with?
So, okay, it's a double thing of what happened up there. Oh, I just want y'all to see the video. A long story short, Lee Summit, Missouri is very corrupt, you guys. I went to the post office. Now the post office have like imagine like this is an open fence where the cars go into, right? It was open with no signage, and I went in there recording. You know, they said, hey, you know, you can't be back here. I was letting them know I do have a right, but I left. I went to the front, and the officers didn't like me recording. This is like my 7th video in their town. Right. And with malicious intent, they're prosecuting. They trespassing me from post office when police don't even have jurisdiction on police unless they got an agreement. But they don't have an agreement. Okay. And they took the initiative because they don't like what I'm doing. I even got their officer on body cam footage. They don't expect me to go get the body cam footage. A black man, he don't know shit. And I got the officer saying, I got the officer on the camera. You'll see the video that say corrupt with the lady on there. I'm not fond of women officers because they got to hang with the big dogs. They got to show their, yeah. So I got the camera when I pulled the body cam footage. I requested for a supervisor because they supposed to be a little bit more knowledgeable on what's going on. Right when the officer pulled up, you're gonna see the video. She hopped out of her car and like, he want to talk to you. She like, for what? I never seen this lady before. She pulled her phone out and she like, you know what? I'm just gonna play music so he can't use our video. The officer's like, well, I don't care what you're doing. She like, no, if I play music, he'll be copyrighted and he can't use the video. She's saying it's clear as day on camera. Then, as the officer's approaching me, you can hear the other officer saying, don't smile, because they think it's funny. Like, don't smile. And they saying, we should do this on all his videos so he can't use our video. I'm like, what? So the supervisor, like this is us, the supervisor pulled up just to me like this, playing her music. I'm like, is that your alarm clock? She like, yeah. The song went off, she restarted. I'm like, you playing music? She's like, yeah, I like to play music. I said, you on a supervisor call. I'm like, y'all see this? I said, this is chess, not checkers. Then they walk away. They like, stop. They said, stop answering his questions. The questions I asked you, they don't like me answering these questions. They said I'm trying to make them look bad on camera. When you see my videos, you'll see I'm pro police. I'm gonna highlight you. I make you look, I make them look, you know?
With us, I laughed at myself for screwing up.
Yeah, so
that's why I had to correct myself. That's wrong.
So, but these officers are not like that in Lee Summit. So I'm asking, I'm saying this. Y'all don't want me asking y'all what's 550 divided by 2. Do you want me to ask you what the 14th Amendment is? I know you don't know it. I know training is only 6 months. It takes 6 months to become a police officer. It takes 2 years to become a barber or a massage therapist.
I know.
That's an issue.
I went to cosmetology school.
That's an issue though when you think about it. Because if you don't know your rights, you'll be quick to violate mine.
You can actually get done with cosmetology school in a year. I finished mine in a year, went back, became an instructor within like 18 months.
Y'all see this Lee Summit? Y'all never do this. Lee Summit, they watch all my videos. They stay right there. They do research on me. They look me up and trespass me. They trespass me right now. We got trial June 26th. And what they didn't even know was at that time, I worked for the post office. And they still doubling down. Nobody in the police department's like, hey man, that's not right, y'all, what we doing to this dude. I said, what is so hard walking up saying, hey man, you're not doing nothing.
It was nice to meet you.
Hey, you
didn't
too.
get your name.
Moses.
All right.
Hey, y'all been so good. Because the thing, look, I said you can call me Bartholomew.
I know, I'm just
and once you watch my videos, you're gonna see, hey, his name is Moses. But I always say, what's so hard walking up to the camera saying, hey, you're not doing nothing wrong. You need anything from me? Get up out of there. You don't have to hang in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time. I really think y'all did good, you know. You know, that was a little...
Your head when I drove by the first time. Because you watched me all the way after.
I wanted to see what you... Because a lot of times, and nothing's wrong with it, when you get this call, drive by, park down the street, observe it. Right. What is he doing? So I thought when you was driving by, I was waiting for you. I'm like, is he finna bust a U-turn? Is he finna hit a U-turn?
No,
that's what. That's what I was watching though. Was you gonna bust a U-turn and just see how y'all? This is good on-site training.
Funny story.
Go ahead.
100% funny story. Me and Mercedes went this way. We're gonna go let my dog out. Did a traffic stop, and then this call came out. But when we went by here, I said, "We're getting ready to get a call." We get to the corner and the phone rings.
And look, check this out. Because a lot of times when the officers pull up to the scene, they go in the bank, right? So I say this. The bank
They already told me what I needed to know from them.
No, check this out though. I'm just saying the average call, when you come out here, the officer would typically go inside the bank. So my thing is this. They have an issue with me recording, but they call more men with cameras. I can go submit a sunshine. I can go get a sunshine request and pull all your information. Now I got in. You had an issue with me recording right here. I'm gonna have footage inside your bank.
Well, usually mine's not even on.
That's not good.
No, but
why are you?
I'm old school.
No, you're when you on the police.
I don't think about it.
What? That's not good though. Or is your body camera on?
Oh yeah.
When you pull up right here, that's why I like the new ones, where it's all connected. Everything is on. Yeah. You hit the lights and it automatically turn your camera on.
I'm old school and I don't.
So what do that mean? You say old school? They don't turn on the body cam?
No, I'm not used to having one.
He was law enforcement before body cams became a thing.
And so. And then electronics, I see all these weird pictures pop up on the internet and stuff. A camera taking a picture on its own, not these, but I mean just in general. And I really don't care to have, if I know it's off, when I go take a leak, I don't have to worry about it taking a picture of me.
No, but situations like this, if this was a concerned call, I would need to pull your body camera. And if you say, I didn't turn it on, that would open up.
You were smiling when I got
No. I'm just
saying general. So
yes, sir.
If I thought if you were starting to raise hell with me right off the bat, I'd reach down, turn it on.
That's not right. No, Stacy though. When you pull up,
I know.
Before you even hop out that car, or as you opening up that door, it's supposed to be beep.
Yeah, I know.
Because if I was to be like, you know what, I just want the body cam footage on this. I want that police call. And if I go down there and be like, look, I need Stacy and I need Woods. I need their body cam footage. They be like, it's no body cam footage. I'm like, no, these guys was, you know, it's okay though.
Yeah.
But that, you know.
I mean, it's just a bad habit of mine.
Yeah.
The other ones we had were junk. You know, when the first ones we got, they were junk, they were pain, and they only recorded part of the time, so it was like, why bother you turning it on? So.
Hey, and it's so funny, before I let y'all out of here, when I started doing these videos, I was making them for the younger generation, because I always felt like they're gonna have more run-ins with law enforcement than the elders. But when I started doing these videos, people 55, 60 and up is my audience. So I'm like, how can I get the young generation to watch me? So I had to learn how to add humor. I know you probably know trolling and these thinking questions. So I'm teaching them through entertainment. When they watch my videos, they're going to be laughing and learning something on accident.
Right.
But sometimes when older people watch my videos, they don't get what I'm doing. They're like, you just out there messing around. I'm actually trying to teach the younger people through entertainment, man, making them laugh, man.
Well, I would say, you made this great visit for me. So.
Hey, one more, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all up out of here. Y'all have a blessed day, and y'all know where the video. It'll probably be up sometime next week, man. Okay. But you can look at some of the other videos. Like I tell people, I say when you watch one, find a good one, and there's plenty of bad ones. It's hard to find a good one though. But when you see the good one, even the bad one, I know you can't send it to everybody, but maybe a fellow officer buddy say, hey, I want you to check out this video.
Well, I'll let you
and dissect the good and the bad. What they did that was good, and we see the bad. What could he have did different? So you don't end up on one of these videos, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Stacy. I don't want to see you on one of these videos because it got not too far from Kurtzville, and once that video get dropped, other people in this, they gonna flock in the whole area. Y'all so close, so they like, if they bad, y'all bad. Right. Do y'all know any Kirkville officers?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it was the officer per year. A little short guy, he's probably this tall. I said, damn, you got little man syndrome? See, when they arrested me, I put them through what you called a silent audit, because everybody say I'm out antagonizing them. A silent audit is where I say nothing to nobody. They come up and talk to me, I just look at you. They call the cops on me, you come to approach me, I just look at you. And you're gonna see officers walk up and have a full conversation with them. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. And I really appreciate this, man, because every officer I come in contact with, when they see their video, they stay watching the videos. You know what I'm saying? And I know Lee Summit is gonna see this video, and this is a good example of how you supposed to be, just cordial out here chilling.
Like my grandma taught me. You know, you catch more flies than honey, you ever will.
Oh, there you go. It was the lady, Miss Chris. She came out. Usually I hit Banks with stress questions. My viral question is, would you be able to share with me where your vault is located? And everybody act like they get struck by lightning. Now right. Think about this. The average bank you walk into, you can see the vault. Yep. It's right there. So me on the outside asking about it, why is that an issue? And look, I teach people, there's no expectation of privacy in public. Right. So if you want privacy in public, put your hat on, put a glass on, and usually I'm wearing a mask. So I'm teaching them, if you want privacy, you have to create it yourself. I like that too, man. My camera went dead, y'all. So yes, sir. These officers did, these deputies did pretty good. The sheriff department did pretty good. We definitely gonna let them get out of here, y'all, and we just gonna leave, man. The bank definitely know what happened. They shut their blinds and everything, and we just gonna keep it pushing, y'all. Hey, salute to them. Salute to Stacy and Woods. Yes. So if y'all love these videos, y'all want to keep pushing us out to get y'all this content, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and most definitely leave a comment. Till next time, Kansas City. Peace.